Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. I hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Today I wanted to talk about Italy's citizenship by descent. It's become very popular over the last 10 years, but it's something that is now in a couple of months going to change greatly. So I want to make sure that you know what's going on, because as you're considering moving to different countries around the world, many of you watch my channel for Portugal, but hundreds of you have reached out over the last 4 or 5 years of doing videos saying that Italy has also been in the mix. And we ourselves had considered moving to Italy at one time. So I want to go into what's going on, kind of what the past was, what the changes are, and how that's going to impact you. So prior to this recent development, anyone with an Italian ancestor who was alive after March 17th, 1861, when the Kingdom of Italy was created, qualified for citizenship. Process took 2 years worth of expenses, notarization, documentation, all the research, things of that nature. So anywhere along the line, so it didn't just have to be a parent or a grandparent. It could be anything that you could prove that you had some lineage to that date, 1861, moving forward. So it wasn't just parent or grandparent. So the interesting thing is the government is saying, well, there's been thousands of people that have applied for this, and so it's just becoming bureaucratically difficult to handle, verify the documents, etc., etc. People that have applied, several have been waiting years, 5, 6, 7 years for this citizenship that hasn't happened yet. So they're saying, whoa, we applied long before this became popular, and the government hasn't moved at all on it. And we've talked to 2 people that I know of who have applied, and they applied prior to 2019 in both cases, and neither one of them have a resolution yet. They're going to be grandfathered in if they ever get this done. But moving forward, I want to make sure people understand kind of what's happening as we move forward here. So moving forward, the only people that are going to be eligible for citizenship by descent, and this is coming from the decree, law number 36 of 2025, citizenship transmission is now restricted to 2 generations and only under specific conditions. Either the parent must have resided in Italy for at least 2 years, or the grandparent must have been born in Italy. Those are the 2 qualifiers. As a result, second-generation descendants will not be able to pass Italian citizenship onto their children, leading to the gradual disappearance of Italian lineage amongst many expats that are living throughout the world. So this is pretty big news. And my opinion on this, it's a little bit of a rant. I think because the Italian government is so inept at handling the backlog of everyone that is trying to get through this, they've decided to create this measure. It isn't because too many people are applying. It isn't because of fraudulent or false applications. I think it's because they don't have enough people handling the people that are trying to get in. So this is a way to put a gate or put a dam in and stop it moving forward. What are your thoughts on this? So if you've been trying to get Italian citizenship, do you think this is completely baloney and BS? I think it is. I think that if you had this out there, if you have lineage that you can prove, it's not like there's nefarious people or bad eggs that are getting into Italy. Italy has an old population, so they need as many people with Italian descent moving back into Italy and regenerating, repopulating, so reproducing, taking over, creating new businesses, taking over apartments and homes and farms. So they need all the help they can get. So I almost think they're shooting themselves in the foot here. But what are your thoughts on that? If you've tried to go through this process, what was your thoughts? If you haven't, but were considering it, are you changing your mind now? Or based upon this, do you not qualify? I just think that it's very interesting. In our 5 years of living in Portugal, most European countries had open doors and found many ways to close the doors. and they were all under, well, only wealthy people are getting in, which I think is baloney. In this case, has nothing to do with that, although some of the leaders say that only true people tied to Italy will be able to get citizenship. In theory, everyone that has been tied since what, March of 1861 has been able to get citizenship, and nobody's complained about it. So I find it very interesting here. It's disappointing, but this is where Europe's going. Italy is not alone. More countries are doing this, more closed off, and this is also a way for them to, I'll say in a polite way, diplomatic way, control their immigration and close borders without having a policy that might disrupt the EU or go against some other people. But I feel bad for the people that have been waiting 5, 7, in some cases 10 years and still haven't gotten their citizenship that they were rightfully due before this new decree is set to take place. So please leave a comment. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this. I just think this is really crappy for people that were interested in doing this and now no longer an option. As always, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels.